Did you ever think a 4-year-old's crayon monster was just kid imagination? Until it turned out to be his dad? I was 19, home from community college for the summer, helping my mom run her in-home daycare in a quiet cul-de-sac outside Columbus, Ohio. We had 6 regulars, but one kid, let's call him Noah, stood out like a sore thumb. Noah was 4, maybe 5, with a mop of blonde curls and eyes that looked way too tired for a preschooler. From day one he cried. Not the usual, I miss mommy sobs, full body, gut-wrenching wails that lasted hours. We tried everything. Snacks, toys outside. Time inside, time songs, stories. Nothing worked. I got assigned to him because mom had 5 other kids to wrangle. Every morning I'd sit cross-legged on the alphabet rug with Noah while the others built block towers. I'd color with him, talk about dinosaurs, ask what he wanted for lunch. He'd grip the black crayon so hard his knuckles went white, scribbling the same picture over and over. A tiny stick figure with tears streaming down, and a giant jagged monster looming behind. The monster always had huge hands and a mouthful of sharp teeth. Underneath he'd write in shaky capital letters. And no one believes me. I asked, "Who's the monster, buddy?" He'd whisper, "He hurts me when mommy's at work." I figured it was make-believe. Kids that age invent all kinds of scary stuff, shadows under the bed, the vacuum cleaner as a dragon. I told him, "We all get monsters sometimes, Noah, but if you're brave and tell a grown-up, the monster gets smaller." Classic daycare pep talk. He'd nod, wipe his nose on his sleeve, and go back to crying. This went on for weeks. I started noticing bruises, faint yellow ones on his upper arms, shaped like fingerprints. I told myself kids fall, they bump into tables, but the crying never stopped. One Thursday he drew the monster holding the stick figure by the hair. I felt my stomach drop. That night I pulled his mom, Sarah, aside when she came to pick him up. "Hey, Noah keeps talking about a monster that hurts him. The drawings are intense. Just thought you should know." Sarah's face went pale. She worked double shifts at the hospital, always smelled like antiseptic and coffee. "A monster? He's never said anything to me. Maybe it's from a cartoon." She promised to ask him. I didn't sleep that night. Kept seeing those crayon teeth. Next morning Noah didn't come. Sarah texted mom. "Emergency at home, keeping him out today." No details. The other kids asked where Noah was. I changed the subject. Friday he was back, but quieter. Eyes swollen, clutching a new stuffed dinosaur like a shield. During nap time he crawled onto my lap, something he'd never done, and whispered, "The monster came again last night." I froze. "Did you tell mommy?" He shook his head. "She'll be mad." That was it. I texted Sarah from the bathroom. "We need to talk. Now." She showed up an hour early, still in scrubs. I showed her the latest drawing, the monster's hand inside the stick figure's pants. Sarah started shaking. She grabbed Noah, hugged him so tight he squeaked and said, "We're leaving. Right now." I thought that was the end of it. Police, CPS, whatever. Mom closed the daycare for the weekend to deep clean. Code for we're all freaking out. Monday morning Sarah called. Her voice was flat, like she'd cried all the tears out. I came home early Saturday. Walked in on him. Noah's dad. In the bedroom. She couldn't say the words. Didn't need to. I grabbed my gun from the safe. He ran. Cops got him 2 blocks away. Noah's with a therapist now. We're staying with my sister. I sat on the kitchen floor and puked. Turns out Dad wasn't even on the pickup list. Sarah had kicked him out months ago for drinking, but he had a key. He'd been sneaking in on her night shifts. The monster was real, 6'2", smelled like cheap beer, and had been molesting his own son for God knows how long. Noah never came back to daycare. Sarah moved 3 states away. Last I heard, the dad took a plea. 15 years. No parole. Noah's in kindergarten now, supposedly doing okay. Sarah sends mom a Christmas card every year. Noah holding a new drawing. It's him and a superhero. No monster. I still have one of his old pictures tucked in my desk drawer. The crayons faded, but those teeth are still sharp. Every time I think about quitting childcare, I look at it and stay. Because some monsters don't hide under beds, they hide behind daddy. If you've ever dismissed a kid's story as imagination, stop. Ask questions. Push. You might save a life.